Okay. Big bag, big racks. Ay. On that same shit. Broke boys spent this last dollar on that lane. Okay.
Hi guys, it's your girl, it's Jaytho, and I'm coming back with another video. Today is New Year's Eve, and I just wanted to do a year in review video. After looking at my 2017 goals video, I was so proud of myself that I was able to accomplish most of everything that was on my list. And I just wanted to go ahead and reflect a little bit on my year. I know so much has happened, and it seems like I haven't really told you guys much, but I'm definitely going to go into detail right now. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first thing that topped off my year was that I was able to get a new car. That was one of the first things that I had mentioned in my 2017 goals video, was either me keeping my car and paying it off or me getting a new car. Unfortunately, my car had broke down, my Malibu, the engine went out, so I did have to get a car, but it was the car that I have been wanting for the last 2 years, and it was a Dodge Dart, so I'm so happy that I was able to get the car that I wanted. It runs really good, besides like my window like messing up that I need to go get taken care of. It runs perfectly fine. It's really good on gas, and I'm just so blessed that God was able to help me get that taken care of. Like, when you trust God and you just tell him everything that you want, he really will fulfill your dreams. So I was really happy that I was able to get a new car. So the biggest thing that I was definitely wanting to do this year was to get back in school, and literally by the grace of God, I was able to go back. So what really had been hindering me was money. I was in default on my loans for the last couple of years, and as soon as I would, get on the good path, I would have a financial hardship. I wasn't able to pay anymore, and it just scooted school back like even further. So this year I was determined, like, no matter what, I was gonna go to school. Like, I was definitely prepared to go into my 401k and save up as much money as I can so I could pay for school. And literally by the grace of God, you guys, like, I'm not sure if all of you believe in God, but I do, and it just was a miracle how this happened. I was more than prepared to pay for school out of pocket, and then I get a call from the Board of Education because I was making payments, but the payments I was making was so I could get financial aid this spring. And the Board of Education called me and was like, no, you're caught up with all your payments. You're no longer in default. You're able to get financial aid to go back to school. Literally maybe 2 weeks before school had started, and I just pulled over my car and cried because that was something that I wasn't expecting, and I was fully prepared to pay for it. So the fact that that was something that I don't have to worry about is paying for school right now was just the biggest blessing that I could ask for. For anybody that knows me, I am dead set on getting my education because I do want to be a therapist. I've said that a few times on my channel, that I do want to be like a counseling psychologist. I want to be able to counsel anyone. I think I want to start in school counseling, but I'll get into that a little bit later on why I want to do that. But that was my biggest obstacle, was trying to get back in school and making sure that I was able to get it paid for. So thank God that I was able to get financial aid, because God comes through for you, girl. He does. So, another milestone was that me and Corlin were able to move into our dream townhome. Now, where we live, it's probably like a year old in development. They still have more to build, but we just thought that, this place was too good for us. Like, we would never be able to move into something like this, not this soon at least, but I definitely wanted to move because my previous situation, like, it was just stressful for no reason. They treated me like a child, although I was paying the bills. Like, it wasn't a good situation. So when they told me, okay, we're not going to let you renew your lease, I'm like, that's fine. I was going to move anyway. It doesn't matter. So again, by the grace of God, he blessed us. Literally, we applied within half an hour, we were approved. And y'all saw how nice this place was. I don't know why I sell myself so short, like I'm not able to get blessings, because it really does shock me when I'm able to do things that I really want to do. Like, I spoke that into existence, like, babe, we're going to move over here. We're going to get a place over here because this is meant for us. And look, we're over here. Like, we're in love with the property, with the people, in the area. We live in a great area. The amenities are wonderful. Like, we're just triple blessed, honestly. So that was another thing that I did this year. I started working from home I've been with the company I've been with for about 4.5 years now. And with school, like my job is pretty easy to me now because I know it. But with school, I was like, I really wish that I could work from home. This would be so convenient if I was able to work from home, so I don't really have to worry about, hurry up getting from school and rushing home to work or rushing to work to go to work. And again, they did go ahead and send us home, and I love it. Y'all don't understand how amazing it is to roll up out of bed and just open up my computer and I start my day. Like, and right now they're testing us out working whenever we want. Y'all, it's clutch. Well, I really need to get myself into a schedule, but I know what I'll work because I've already made my classes for next semester, so I know what I'm going to do. But I love working from home. Like, I really do. It's very, very convenient. If I want to go somewhere, I just need my laptop and an internet connection and I can work. So it really is a blessing because I literally have been asking like all of my management for the last 2 years, like, we need to go home. When are we going to be able to work from home? Like, and they're just like, oh, that's not something that we're going to do. And again, look at how God turned it around, sis. Like, seriously. So that was another thing I did. One of the most proudest moments for me is when I got my email that I made the Dean's List this semester. Now, if you have been watching my vlogs, which I hope that you have, and if you have not, it's not too late, girl. You can catch up on my college vlogs this semester. But I was working 2 jobs. I was working from home, and then I was working at the mall. I had to do volunteer for a class, so I had to do 30 hours of service for that. And then I had an internship as well. So juggling all that and going to school full time, having assignments due every like week. I maybe have 4 to 5 assignments due every week, sometimes on the same day, and juggling all that and work. Like, I don't know. It's like God put the battery pack in my bag and I just was on a roll. Like, I didn't really get much sleep, but I was just so excited and so determined. I'm like, I'm going to get all A's this semester. Like, I'm definitely going to pass all my classes. I need to get my GPA up because the last time I was in school, my GPA was not where it needed to be. So I was like, I'm going to do everything I can to get my GPA up. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. I did not get all A's. I did get 3 A's, a B, and a C. I didn't have to get that B in yoga, but it was because I missed the class, and really our attendance is what's important. So, but that's okay that I got a B in that. I didn't want the C, but it was in math, and it may be easy to some people, but math does not stick with me. Everything else does, but math does not. And the professor I had was a pain in my butt, and he was not a good professor. But again, by the grace of God, I was able to pass that class with a C. And I'm just so happy that I was able to get that out the way. But I wasn't thinking about being on the dean's list, the president's list. I just was like, I need to get my GPA up. And I was able to, and I'm so happy about that. They have a ceremony for us in March, and I'm excited. Of course, I'll have like my family vlogging that and everything. And that just made me so proud because for so long, I just thought that every year that I was going without school, I just thought that I was just getting dumber and dumber and that I wasn't good enough to go to school, that I wasn't smart enough to pass all my classes. So to be able to achieve everything that I wanted to achieve is just a huge accomplishment for me. And I know I keep saying this, but I really do have to give it all to God because without him, I don't know where I would be if I didn't just lean on him and trust that everything was going to be okay. And I know that greater things are to come. And I really did pray more this year. I made sure that I really focused on God and just getting all the negativity out of my life. I didn't really have that many negative moments. Of course, there were moments where I just broke down and thought that nothing was going to go right, but he just turned it around because I had to pick myself back up and trust him. So that was pretty much, all the big points of my year, and it's just been a great year for me. Like, this year really was the year that I stood on top of the world, and I'm going to continue to do that. Each year I'm going to set different goals and I'm going to accomplish them. My main focus right now is to make sure that I have multiple streams of income, that I'm rocking it out in school, that I'm being more consistent on YouTube, because that was one of my goals, was to be super consistent on YouTube, and I wasn't as consistent as I liked. I did push out videos every week, but it just wasn't to my liking, and I really do want to grow my fan base. I really do want to give my all into YouTube, so I'm definitely going to do that. But I'll talk about that in my 2018 goals video. So if you like this year review video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate all of you that are subscribed to me and that take the time out of your day to watch me. I really feel like we're a big family. I love when you guys comment, send me an email, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, y'all send me a DM or whatever. Like, I love that. I love the feedback, and I love how close we are, and I just appreciate each and every last one of you. So with that being said, Happy New Year, and we have big things to come, guys. I love you all. Bye.